And I'm going to minimize chat and start going at it. Here we go. Chat is minimized. So trying to set a new personal best on the puzzles. So we got to break 2647. Okay, white to move. So we have a check, and then this would be mate. So he has to block it with rook f7, and then we just pick up the rook. Looks good enough to me. Boom. Well, I'm going to start with this. And then, I mean, I could take with the knight, but maybe we have a mate. We might still have a mate. Because he has to go king f8. And then that is mate. Okay. That was a nice, easy one. I'm going to open up chat. So I gave us 7 points. So what are we, 2642? What I was trying to beat 2648, right? So I think, so I don't think that quite does it. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat and do another one. That one was quite easy. White to move looks similar. Okay. Oh, so check, take, check, king f8, and then okay, let's do it without arrows. So queen g7, queen takes g7, rook takes g7, king f8. Oh, and then it's mate in 2. Yeah. Boom. Okay, opening up chat. Hey, not too bad, eh? Not too bad. I didn't beat the target time though. It's 3 seconds slower. I think that's a new personal best on the chess.com puzzles. So does that mean I'm 26:45 now, or I'm 26:55? I'm guessing it's 26:45. Well, I guess I can click on this, right? Or see here. Well, no, I don't know if that helps. Okay, I think I'm 26:45. Because on Lichess, I think I would be. I think they added after. So 26:45, right? So hello, Mr. Sabon. So I'm still not there. Thanks for the follow, Praful. So I need 4 points to set a new personal best. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat and do another one here. Boom. I only get 25 free per day. I have a gold membership, so it's not unlimited. Okay, so let's look at the forcing lines first. Check. If king takes, we have queen g4, and then it's mate in 2. So therefore, he has to go king h1, and then I go rook takes h2, and that has to be winning. Boom, bang. See, I don't want to deal with all this if my king can survive. That'd be annoying. I'm hoping to get a forced mate. Boom, bang, boom. Now the problem is if he goes, okay, let me do it without arrows. So rook takes g2, king h1. Rook takes h2. If the king goes to g1, then I have rook g1, then king takes, and the problem is that's not actually mate because his king is covering h3. So rook g2, king g2, rook g8. Sorry, rook g2, king h1, rook h2, and then if king g1, Then I go rook h1, and that'll be mate in 2. Okay, so he can't do that. So therefore, rook g2, king h1, rook g2, king takes, or sorry, start over. My annotation. So rook g2, king h1, rook h2, king h2 is forced. And then from there, I need to force the king back to the G file. I mean, the alternative is that I make a slow move and then he gives me checks, but I don't want to deal with such a pain to calculate. So I really don't want to do that. So yeah, rook g2, king h1, rook h2, king h2. Maybe I go queen d6, check. Because that gets me to the 6th rank. That's looking good. Yeah, so then queen d6 check. If he goes to the G file, it's going to be mate in 2. So then he has to go king. If he goes king h1, it's going to be mate in 2. Okay, yeah, that's the answer. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I forgot about f4, but it shouldn't. I forgot about this, but it shouldn't make a difference. Well, it does. It slows things a little bit. But I mean, we have to continue this way. Check. It does slow things for sure, but it's got to be a check. I don't see how it could not be a check. It's got to be here, and then rook g8 again. Possibly it's not. Possibly it could be something else, but I think rook g8 makes sense. I'm not even going to calculate it. Famous last words, but it's got to be, yeah, it ends there. I'm going to open up chat. Okay, not bad. It took me 4 minutes, but I don't really care about the speed. I care more about accuracy. So I got 5 points. I think that's a new personal best on chess.com puzzles. 2650. 2650. So I don't know how this would continue. Let's say king f3. Yeah, then we have queen h3 mate, I think. Yeah. Not quite, but in a couple moves. Yeah. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Just give me I'm going to take a 1 minute rest. While waiting, let's how do I look at my puzzle? Okay, so let's see. In the chess club. So my chess club, my local chess club. Okay, yeah, nobody close in second. I got clear first. 2650. And friends. Here's Alessandro. And this is Prometheus here. So I'm trying to catch up to him. Okay, that's enough of a rest. Going to minimize chat and do another one. I am going to predict the next one's going to be really hard because the ones I've done were easy. So white to play. Yeah, I think it's going to be hard now. So let's look at the forcing move. So check. We pick up the bishop. I mean, that's got to be good enough. Knight and bishop against rook. Oh, he's got a lot of pawns. But can we calculate deeper? I mean, check. He has one legal move, and then it's mate, I think, even. And just mate. Man, they're so easy. They're so easy. I got 12 points for that. Come on. The chess.com puzzles are really weird. I mean, on Lichess, like these puzzles would be rated 1900. I don't know why they're 2600 on chess.com. It's a different pool, but so yeah, new personal best again, 2662. They almost seem to be getting easier. Okay, I'm scared to do another one because I think chess.com is giving me a false sense of security, giving me a bunch of easy ones, and then it's going to throw a really hard one at me, and then it's going to be like minus 25 points. You say c4 was tempting? Oh, I was never tempted about c4. Oh, you wanted c4 first to create like some mating net? But then you can't move the bishop. Yeah, because the king is going to escape. If you move the knight, then the king will escape. I don't know. To me, nothing other than c3. I mean, c3 just looked the most natural to me. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat and do the next one. Black to move. Ooh, kind of an endgame one. This also looks like mate in 2. Check mate. No, not quite. He can escape there. Okay, so we just hide the... We just go here first then. Simple. Okay, maybe not so simple. Okay, okay, so check. Check. Okay, so what if we go check here and then I play h5? I think that's the answer. Or h4. We go check first and then h4. Boom. Oh, man, I'm on a roll. 13 points for that bad boy. That was rated 2800, that puzzle. Come on. Chess.com puzzles are really weird. The rating. Yeah, another new personal best. 2675. Honestly, the ones that they've given me so far, like these are the puzzles that, I mean, they're easy, but also these are the type of puzzles that I actually excel at, because basically like forcing line puzzles, I'm actually pretty good at. And they gave me a bunch of those. So like when there's a possible mate, you just cover all of the exit squares and it's pretty simple. Wow, 13 points. 2675. Wow. Good run. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat and do another one. Oh, we have an opening one. Now this This could be hard. This is calculating. This one could be hard. So first of all, it's equal material. Okay, so let's look at bishop takes f7 first. And then if he goes king h8, I mean, I've won a pawn. I don't think that's going to be it, though. If I take with the rook, and he takes back. Yeah, okay, this one's going to be hard. I might be here for 45 minutes here. This one's going to be really hard. This one's going to be really, 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 really hard. I'm not an attacking player. I mean, f7, right? I mean, that looks like the target. So I'm looking at rook f7. But, you know, after king h8, we only win a pawn, it looks like. And I don't know if, like, do we want more than just a pawn? Oh, man. Wonder if we can do, well, I don't know. There's queen f2, but it seems slow. You might just have bishop e6. Yeah. What if I go after the queen instead? I guess it's defended twice, so he can still just play like bishop e6. E6? What does this do? Does that do anything? Bringing in the knight. What did this do? Take. Holy moly, what is this? I can see potentially winning a pawn. Everything always points back to either d7 or f7. Maybe I win the g7 pawn. Like queen d5. This might be too immediate. But I do have the check, and if he goes here, then that's a mate. This is kind of getting interesting. Okay, let's say he goes bishop e6. Yeah, maybe there's bishop e6 there. So what if we take on f7 first and rook takes, and then I have queen d5. Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. There, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So rook takes queen d5. And if he plays something like bishop c6, check, and mate, that's looking reasonable. Queen d5. And if he plays a move like knight d6, I can take, and then after he has queen f8 though. He's got queen f8, but then I can take the other bishop, I think. So boom, boom, queen d5, knight d6. Yeah, I take on d6, and then if he goes queen f8, then I can take here. I get two minor pieces and a pawn for the rook. Okay, so if he doesn't take, if he plays something, I mean, king h8 is probably the only other move for him. And then I win a pawn, you know, hopefully that's good enough. I might even have e6 there. I'm gonna go rook takes. And then yeah, play, and then he just gives it to me. Okay, oh, so there's another move here. I think I can just take on f6. And what did I gain out of this? A minor piece, and I don't think I can get trapped. Yeah, so I just say, okay, cool, I'm gonna open up chat. Figured it out. Ooh, I gotta block this guy, or ban this guy. Spammer guy. Okay, oh, it looks like the chat figured it out too. Drunk Chess and Mr. Sabon both got it. So I got 6 points for that because it took me 10 minutes. It took me 9 minutes, 43 seconds. That was rated 2860, that puzzle. So 6 in a row. And I'm 2681. New personal best. 2681. That took me a while. The tea went down the wrong pipe a little bit. 2681. Now, does chess.com show you your puzzle percentile? Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it. Here's my puzzle graph. Because I only recently started doing puzzles on chess.com. That's from the past year. This is from the past 90 days. 60 days. Yeah, it's flattened a fair bit over the past 30 days. I don't know. There's some slow growth. Some room for improvement. Whoa, look at this. You can see when I got the paid membership. Right, I've done 13 puzzles once I got the membership. So I have more green than red. Well, on average I do. I think this is the rating gain. Yeah, sometimes I just do it in bed and I'm not super focused. Like, kind of rush it. Cool, 2681. Well, yeah, but let's redo that one because that was tricky. So, sorry, it started here like this, right? This was the starting one. So, yeah, I mean F7. That's what I kept going to that, but then, yeah, Queen D5. Yeah, okay. It looks simple in hindsight, but okay, I'm going to try another one. I'm going to minimize chat. Oh boy, this looks like it could also be complicated. So are we going to hunt his queen? I don't think we can trap his queen here. I don't think, oh, but we, is it, I mean, it can't be this easy, can it? Now this is interesting because if I play this, he might just take my rook. I guess, is that good enough? We would essentially be up the exchange more or less. I guess that would be good. So why would that not be the answer? There's actually another interesting thing here. If I castle, his queen doesn't have many moves, and then I could play bishop c6, and he can't do anything about bishop c6. Because I'm covering c1, or bishop f6, because I'm covering c1. So that's interesting. So maybe bishop c6 is still good, because if he takes my rook and I take back, he still can't deal with this threat. But it seems like he's dangling a carrot. I mean, it just seems too easy. Seems too easy. I'm gonna go for it though, because yeah, I mean, okay, so he gives me a check. I mean, that shouldn't bother me, but we have a few ways to respond. Yeah, this is interesting now. Is there only one answer on chess.com puzzles? Because my instinct is to play king e7, but what's wrong with not playing king e7? Probably this. Well, but I get a check. That's still got to be winning, but yeah, maybe I can't stop the mate there. If for some reason I went here, not that I would, but he might have king f7 might be annoying. But even then, I just win the queen. So this is a weird thing. Because every move looks like it's winning. Does somebody know? I have chat minimized, but does somebody know if are there multiple answers on chess.com puzzles? That's strange, man. I mean, okay, and if I play c6, I mean, everything just looks completely winning. I don't get it. I don't get it. I hate this puzzle. How is not everything winning? I don't get it. I'm probably going to stick with king e7 because it makes the most sense to me. But okay, unless maybe knight e2. Oh, knight e2 might be an issue. Wow, good thing okay, because if I went here, for example, knight e2, and I think he can untangle. So yeah, knight e2 could be an issue. I think that's the key thing to see here. Knight e2. Wow. Okay, so if I go here and then knight e2. Wow, I'm very happy I saw knight e2. So if I go king e7, knight e2. I guess I play king e5. And I pick up the rook. I mean, that looks good to me. So if I had played something else like this, then knight e2. Maybe it's the same thing. Maybe it's not a big deal. But he can still go here, threatens mate, right? So he gets to minimize the damage. And if I play c6, I mean, that's another question, but probably this is not great either. I'm going to go king e7 still, and then if knight e2, I'll go queen d5. So yeah, okay. So now he goes queen g4, and here, I mean, I am down a minor piece, but the check first will win me the exchange at least. So if he goes king f1, I'll just get a free rook, free and clear. So he has to, well, I'll get it either way, actually. So now, does move order matter? If I take here first, move order does matter. I need to go here first, because if I take the queen first, then he gets the take my bishop. So I have to go check first. I have to go check first. And then I take the queen. Well, do I have to take the queen? I think so. It's the simplest way anyway. And then I take the rook. Okay, I'm going to open up chat. Hey, I think I did well there. 2687. That was rated 2800, that puzzle, 2808. Not bad, 7 in a row, 2687. That was, I enjoyed that one. That was a nice puzzle. I might put this up on YouTube. It was a pretty good run. Let's see, chat says 92, bishop takes rook. Yeah, I think drunk chat's got it. No, the real key, that's a nice puzzle, because the real key thing about this one was seeing knight e2 for white. The first move was weird. Because it's so obvious. But here, this was really puzzling. No pun intended. but yeah, because it seemed like everything was winning. But yeah, knight e2. Easy move to miss. Good thing I saw it. Yeah. Oh, I like that one. Not sure if I should do another one. I might not press my luck. That might be a good... Should I do another one? Okay, one last one. This will be the last one. Chat is minimized. Here we go. Oh boy, I like endgame ones, but this could... Oh, this will be a headache. Holy moly. Okay, I love endgames though. Okay, so we need... This is cool. Okay, endgame ones are so good. Okay, so I need to give a check somehow, I think. So what if I go here? If I get two free moves, so I go here and then check. Because basically I'm trying to beat him here. I think that's going to be the only way to do it. There might be another way. Okay, this is going to be so hard, but what if I move the king first? Oh wait, I can't do that. I would probably have to take this first. No, maybe not. Maybe not. I was thinking I could then go here. But no, I might have to go with the original plan. I think, because everything else would be too slow. I think I have to move the king first. Yeah, because if I take this, this gets pushed. I don't think I can allow that to happen. And if I don't take here, like if I move the king, I mean, I can't stop this. So I think, therefore, we can't do anything about this. This can't be helped. So I have to promote this by order of logic. So I think going back with my original plan of king h4, and then knight g4 check. So we got to be careful though. I mean, we're going to have to force the win. So we can't, so boom, check. So let's give him a move. Check. Oh, wait, how is this going to be possible? So what the freak? Okay, boom, bang, boom. King h1. And then I go king g3. And then he queens, and then I go knight back to f2 check. And then he goes king here, and then check. And then check. And that's going to be very, very close. Very close. But I think the first move has to be king h4. I don't see how it could be anything else. It's got to be king h4. Yeah. So and then it's got to be knight g4. Has to be. And then king g3. Well, this one, so here I'm not 100% sure. So if we give a check, then the problem is he has king g2. And we're screwed. So I think we do have to continue with this as originally planned. So boom, bang, boom. He queens, I queen. And yeah, so check. And I could give a knight check, but we have to give a queen check. And it ends. Hey, not bad. Opening up chat. 5 points for that. Pretty good run, I gotta say. 2692 now. Almost at 2700. So, how would this continue? So, king e2. Thank you guys. So, king e2. Is there a mate? I'm guessing. Then queen f3. Hello, Falkbeer. Thanks again for the gifted chess.com subscription. Putting it to good use. But yeah, let's see how this would have finished. So yeah, so queen f3. So sorry, whose turn is it here? It's his turn. So king e2, queen f3, and then Checkerino. I don't think I can hunt him down that way. Maybe this makes more sense. This makes more sense. Check. Well, hang on, but it's probably here first, right? So check. Check. There we go, mate. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, so I like that one. It's not that difficult, but yeah, that one is solved purely by logic because we can't stop these pawns. There's nothing we can do to stop them. It's impossible. So therefore, we got to promote this pawn, and the only way to do that is king h4, so we get a check to kick him out, and then there. Okay, I think I should end it there. What do you think? I'll let Falkbeard decide, because he gifted me the subscription. Should I do it? Should I do one more? Try to hit 2700. Let's see, I got eight in a row. The problem is if I do another one, I think I'll just get 5 points. So it still won't be enough. It'll be 2697. Okay, I'll do one more. I'm going to minimize chat. Here we go. White to move. Oh boy. This might be hard. So it looks like it might be an easy one maybe. So check. This is forced, otherwise it's mate. And then check. Okay, maybe not. Okay, hang on. Okay, but this is interesting. Okay, actually he's got two moves here, but this would be mate. So he has to play king d7. So I like forcing moves. And if I go to f7, there's queen e7. But I might, then I go bishop check, and he has to stay on the queen, so he has to play king. He has to play king d8, and then I don't know what to do. So queen h5, king d7, and then I go queen f7, and if queen e7. Bishop e6, king e8. And that's a dead end. Okay, so if after, okay, so instead, Okay, so if I go queen h5, king d7, if I start with bishop e6, then he runs to c7, king c7. Oh, I can pick up the bishop on g. I can win the bishop on g7. I think it's just winning the bishop on g7. So I think boom, bang, and then we go bishop check. He goes king c7, and then I go queen f7 check. Now, it's possible he harasses my queen with his rook later though. So okay, so hang on. Boom, bang, bing, bang, boom. Yeah, I mean, if he plays like bishop d7, I take here, but I'm slightly worried about... Oh, no, I guess I could just take. Yeah, so it's going to be winning the bishop on g7. Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, then I take on g8 if he harasses me. Okay, I forgot about this move. rook a7. But I should be able to just have this escape plan. I think I'm fine with that. I think I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm going to open up chat. Not bad. 6 points. Oh, still not 2,700. 9 in a row. Okay, so I don't. Oh God, I don't want to push my luck. I don't want to push my luck. I feel if I do one more, it's going to be like mine. I'm going to get it wrong, and it's going to be like minus 25. Okay, what the hell? I'll do one more. But I feel I'm pushing my luck. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat. It's just that I've done really well so far, so. Here we go. Ooh, endgame, endgame. Pawn endgame too. Okay, so we're moving up the board. Oh boy, an endgame. Cool. Endgame ones are pretty cool. Okay, so. Interesting. Interesting. Oh boy. Pawn endgame. Okay, so. Wow. Wow. Pawn endgames, man. So, I think I'm going to look at king c3 first. Because I have a bit of an inkling there. Because I can always move the king back up here later if I need to. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this pawn. I think that's gonna be my first move because he can't push the a pawn. I'll just take, and he can't move. Well, he might be able to move king, but yeah, this is the first move I'm going to look at. So if he moves his king, if he plays king c5, it's possible he plays king d5, but if he plays king c6, I mean, I think that would be losing for me. I think, because I would have to take, and then he takes, And I don't think I'm fast enough. I go king c5, king b6, king. Okay, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it in my head. I don't want to. I don't want to use arrows. It's kind of a handicap. So, okay. So I'll just put the first move on, so you know what I'm calculating. Okay. So, king c3, king c6, take, boom, 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 boom. No, it shouldn't. White should win that, right? Yeah. So that doesn't work. Interesting. So what if I... Okay, then I'll look at the alternative then. It just, I don't know, it seems too simple. So if I take on a3 then, and we'll assume he plays king b6, or king c6. And I'll take on b5, b4, and take, and we'll both promote. I don't know, hang on, boom, bang. We'll both promote, but I'll end up with an extra, I'll end up with a pawn and a queen, and he'll have just a queen. But that might just be a draw, so I might be missing something. Take, takes. All right, and then I have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're both queen, but I will have this extra pawn. So it's an advantage for me. I mean, it's got to be that, because I don't know what else it would be. Because we've established already, if I go king c6, I mean, he's just going to gobble everything up. So I don't think it's, I mean, waiting around or doing something like king a4 doesn't make sense when I could just grab the pawn to begin with. So I am going to take on a3. He pushes the pawn. Now, I don't think that makes a difference if he had, that's why I didn't calculate it, if he moved the king or the pawn. It shouldn't, oh, it does make a difference though. So I should have calculated it because I can't take here immediately. So that was I should have calculated this. Yeah, I thought it would just transpose, but no, it does make a difference. I can't play a5 because he'll promote with check. So yeah, this gets, I definitely should have calculated that line. I got a little bit lucky. So this is a little bit more difficult. I guess I play king b6 and he goes into zugzwang essentially. He has to, it forces him to play king c6. And then I take, yeah, so boom, bang, boom, bang. And then again, well, but he's going to promote 2 squares earlier than me. 2 turns earlier. So you know what? I don't think I take this pawn. I think I'll go king c4. Tricky. So I think I go king b3, king c6, and then king c4 exclam. And then if he takes on c7, I take on c6. Ooh, but then, okay, well, oh boy. But let's start with this move first, because I think that's, wait, no, hang on, it might not be that simple. Well, it still makes more sense than going to a5, because I have more options. a5, I don't think, well, no, a5 still, maybe I can squeeze in there later. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, let's look at this again. b6. But I think it might be king c4 instead of taking the pawn. I think that's interesting. King c4. He takes, and then I take, and then king b6. Yeah, that is it. That's the answer. And then I think I'm going to go, yeah, king c4 takes, and then he's in the mine square. So yeah, that's the secret move, king c4. That's the secret move. Beautiful. I'm going to open up chat. Ooh, I like it. 2,700. Yay. Broke 2,700. 2,704. That's a nice puzzle. I really enjoy endgames. I do a lot of studying Dvoretsky's endgame manual, and I tend to enjoy endgames more and more. Whew. Yeah, that's a nice puzzle. It's really about king c4. That's the whole idea. So, is Twitch dead? What do you mean? 10 in a row. That was a good run. But yeah, so we take the pawn. And you know, I bet a lot, like most people would take the pawn here, but yeah, I don't know. I'm happy I didn't. Yeah, it's very simple in hindsight, but it's you just got to be really careful in the end games, right? Because they're very deceiving. So I'm definitely going to cut it there. 10 puzzles, I got them all correct. Wait, I forget how many do I get? Do I get 15 per day or 25 per day? Oh, I get 25. That's a lot. So could actually do more, but no, I'm going to end it there. I'm definitely ending it there. No, tomorrow we'll see if I can set a new personal best. Maybe I try to get 20. We'll try 27:20 maybe. Maybe that's the goal for tomorrow. 27:20. I'm not greedy. Okay, so yeah, that's it for me today. I played, what did I do? I played one classical game on Lichess. I lost, and then I played a rapid game and I won. And then I did 10 puzzles on chess.com. And I gained a lot of rating, right? I gained around 75 points or so this run.